thanks for coming out, for attending my self-introductory speech for my speech class for CTC. I would like to start off by saying this is about me. My name is Frederick Al-Sharif. Most of you know me as Sergeant Al-Sharif. I'm your squad leader, which you know. But I will be explaining to you 3 of my qualities today that I want you to know about me. First of all, what most of you do know is I'm a realist, which is one of my big qualities that I have. My second quality is that I'm unique. I'll go further into detail on that. My third quality is I'm very loyal, which tends to get me in a lot of hot water sometimes, especially with you fine young gentlemen that are standing before me. I would like to, first of all, say I am a realist due to the fact that I always weigh what's the worst that can happen and what's the best that can happen. I always go right dab in the middle. I would like to say that, and I really do feel that if you weigh your options, that you will always somewhat figure out where you will land in between whatever the response of what you have happening goes on. I honestly tend to believe also that if you don't try to boost everything up, that you will get exactly what you expect. You don't aim too high, you don't aim too low, you'll always be right on time. But I also like to say, second of all, is that I'm unique. Most of you don't know about me is that I was raised by my parents. My dad's Muslim, my mother's Christian. Okay, so what that puts me is that I am pretty much more on the moral side. I don't lean so heavily on the religious side due to the fact of the split in my household, which is a little different than a lot of the population of the world. That is one of the big things about it. We have different ethnicities and racial mixes in the military, which you know of, but me being that type of person, you rarely ever see a person with parents of 2 different religions, is which really makes me unique, more so than others within our formation. My last thing that I really really want you to think about here is, because you've seen it a lot. I'm loyal to a lot of you, and I'm a loyal person. You guys take care of me, I take care of you guys, and I really do enjoy and appreciate doing that. It means a lot to me. I'm a very loyal person. I fight to the end, and I'll fight for any one of you, any day of the week. It makes me feel that much more fulfilling inside when I do it. I don't take any other rewards or joy from it besides what is stated. Just having the opportunity to serve and be loyal to those who are loyal to me, and do my best for you. That's one of the big things about it. I like to elaborate on those 3 qualities, which build all together and make me as a person who you see before you today. Which, like I said, you know me as Sergeant Al-Sharif. I am Frederick Lamar Omar Al-Sharif, civilian-wise. I grew up in a small town, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia. That's where I'm from. I spent most of my life there. Traveled a lot. And I was in the military. These things of what I've been learned from my family and friends over the years, they make me diverse and able to connect with you and show you what a difference is between just being that average guy and being a different person. I like to also convey that I have other qualities that are not so much as just those 3, but those 3 are the main ones I want you to remember me by. Because the simple fact that being a realist, I'm always going to be able to be honest with you. I'm always going to be able to be truthful with you. Whether it's a sticky situation and you don't want to hear it, or it's a real situation where you want to hear it and that's what you need to know. That's something that you will very, very vastly improve from knowing from me. The unique portion, that's just a little extra gravy. It gives me the opportunity for you you guys to actually be a bit able to know that I am diverse. I'm not going to look at you a certain way just because of the fact that you grew up differently than I did. Because I know that the way I grew up is not how you grew up. I know it's not how you grew up. You grew up differently from me. You grew up in a whole different limelight than him. And we all must understand that. And that's one of the big surprises to why I wanted to explain to you today. One of that quality especially. My loyalty, it goes without saying. I've elaborated on it. You see it every day. It's good. It's great. It's truly an honor to speak amongst you that I work with and see every day. I mean, even though it's for just, me to be able to be a better public speaker, something that I'm doing to progress myself and help progress within our community. This is really a humbling experience. But like I said, the lastly agreement of that and thought process is that I want you to know, those three things about me, and I really hope you take those thought processes into factor when you're dealing with me as a person. But like I said, that concludes my 2 to 4 minute speech. I would like to thank you all for coming out and listening to me for my self-introduction, for